What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Madden 20 franchise season, and I hope you all enjoyed the last win in Week 8 against the Miami Dolphins. That was an awesome win. If you haven't already, check it out. It is such a great win. We had an amazing game, and now we're in Week 9 against the Colts, so hopefully we can squeak out a win because, like I said, we can't keep affording to lose. So coming into this, I'm pretty confident that we can win. I have confidence in the team. As you can see, my overall is higher than them, but that doesn't really matter much. So let's get into it, guys. Hope you all enjoy. And like I said, I can't keep affording to lose, so I need to get the win here, and I'm confident that we can do it.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the comeback player of the year, Andrew Luck, and the Indianapolis Colts as they match up with Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by their two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. Now in his 16th season, the veteran Ben Roethlisberger.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
In the center for Pittsburgh, Marquise Pouncey, one of the most physical and agile players at his position in the league. A 7-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He's the keystone of one of the top offensive lines in the league.
Black 20. Mike 58, right there. Watch the run, watch the run. Black, what's that?
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Roethlisberger. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Connor, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Well, look now at our starting defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. 2 different things. They combine them.
All day, defense, all day.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
flush to it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Justin Houston with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From his goal line here, Luck. And Luck is going to run out of time and out of luck as well. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Kicking team.
Let's go, let's go!
Automatic first down.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. On the run is Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing on second down. Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
But it's brought in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
180. Quarterback, don't get nervous. We begin.
They'll run on first down. Connor. A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 10 carries, 53 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working, and they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Yeah, let's go sandwich.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Throwing his Luck. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 21 yards there on third down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down, it's Mack. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now Luck. It's caught by Funchess. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Luck. Funchess has it complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27. A shotgun snap for Luck. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and goal, Luck, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Eric Ebron, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Colts have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Washington's got it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Luck. This goes to Mack on the check down. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Luck. He finds Taylor, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Luck. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Luck now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Luck. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down.
On first down, it's Luck. He completes this one to Mack. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Right there in the middle, 55. We own this.
To the air again, Luck. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Now a timeout.
Come on, fellas.
7 seconds left in the first half. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Luck throwing again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So we've come to halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Andrew Luck and the rest of the Colts offense ready to take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Luck on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now it's Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. Moncrief brings it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. Now Roethlisberger. And this is Moncrief with a catch. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Boswell good with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. The running game fully in sync, 1 to 11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Well, throw by Luck complete to his tight end, Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devin Bush brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 95 yards, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Andrew Luck, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago when he was comeback player of the year. And he needs another one right now if he wants a Colts victory. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Now a first down throw. Luck. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. On first down, Luck. Funches has it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Luck into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets in.
And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. He's back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Roethlisberger to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
And they take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
We got 3. We got 3, baby. We got 3.
So Luck down to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Indianapolis, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright guys, I didn't have my mic plugged in for that one, unfortunately. I just let the announcers go. But I came 1 yard short of converting on 4th down. I was 1 yard short of converting. I was pretty much with how I was driving down the field that whole game. I pretty much probably would have won the game. I was confident that I could have drove down, but that's unfortunate. Let's view the message from Breakout Player. I didn't get it done today, Coach. But to be honest, I don't feel like it was a given opportunity. I'm not on the focal point of this offense, then whatever. That's fine, but I'm disappointed. That's James Washington. James Washington got injured that game also. So we're currently 3-5. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm really disappointed. I think the Colts are one of the most toughest teams I played because, they're 4-4. Their record, I don't think, shows how good they are, personally. I think they're a lot better than what the record shows. Let's answer a media question. I don't even want to know what they ask. You're under I guess that'd be a 50% win rate right now, and you've watched this team struggle through the first half of the season. Turning it around as soon as possible has to be the mindset. Now, doesn't it? Let's see my answers. We should be a playoff team, and I don't come to watch us lose. Yes, we have to turn this thing around. Yes, I really think that I really think that's all that needs to be said. This is a group that was assembled to win a Super Bowl, so it's time to wake up. Absolutely, I believe this team is better than their record, but if we're not, then there's going to be changes. I'd say this one. Very disappointed. I'm at a loss of words, though. 1 yard short. I can only afford, guys, to lose one more game until I'm done. After I lose a game, the season's over. So, I don't know what to say. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in Week 10. We need to figure out this cap issue. We need to figure out the overall issue with our team. And what's up with Devin Bush? 2 face masks in a row? Are you serious? I just could not stop their offense. The Colts' offense was absolutely explosive. That safety really helped out at the beginning of the game. I got that 2-point conversion. In the end, I just wasn't able to get the 1 yard on 4th down. Turned it over to them, and they were able to just take the knee, run that clock out, and win the game. Overall, extremely disappointed. Horrible defensive and offensive game. Especially offensive. 3-5. Wow. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in Week 10. I am at a loss of words. Bye.